Welcome, listeners. On this episode, raid of a smoke shop nets nearly 10 pounds of weed. Also, toddler dies after mom leaves her alone to go on vacation. That starts right now on Chris Talks. Let's get into it.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
What's up? Welcome, listeners. Welcome to another episode of Chris Talks. I am your host, Chris Talks. Okay, so right off the top, I want to apologize for Fridays and Monday's episode. They were mixed up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I want to apologize for me and my staff. I want to apologize for that episode. But as always, welcome to the show. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good because my day is going well. I hope yours is going well too. So let's get right into these stories. Check it out. So this is some bugged out joint. Okay, so raid of a smoke shop nets nearly 10 pounds of weed. Now, where does this story bring us to? Yeah, this story brings us to New York. Yeah, alright. This story brings us to New York. Staten Island, New York. Okay, so I'm gonna let my AI hit it for y'all. So let's get right into it. AI, take over. Do what you do.
Authorities allege they found marijuana stashed in a back room of a smoke shop on Forest Avenue in West Brighton. Makram Sharif, 51, of Hanover Avenue in Concord, was working alone at a store at 1192 Forest Avenue on May 31st around 2 p.m., when an official from the New York City Sheriff's Office recovered illegal items inside the shop. According to allegations in the criminal complaint, Forest Bro Convenience, a smoke shop, is located at the address provided by authorities. Authorities found over 9 pounds of leafy cannabis stored in the back room of the store. According to the complaint in the sheriff's office, more than 21 cartons of untaxed cigarettes were also seized. According to the sheriff's office, Sharif has been charged with criminal possession of cannabis and possessing or transporting or offering to sell unstamped cigarettes. The suspect has been released on his own recognizance and is due back in criminal court on July 17. According to public records, defense attorney Christopher Lynn said he has known Sharif for about 25 years and described him as a good family man, with no criminal record who is caught in a nightmare. He described the Sharif as simply a clerk manning the register, who did not possess, sell or know about any illegal items at the store. Unfortunately, he's left holding the bag, Lynn said of his client. Lynn said Sharif is not responsible for anything that might have been secreted in the back, away from public view and out of his client's reach.
Wow, that's something to analyze right there. I'm gonna analyze that real quick. Okay, so check this out. Let's play these bills real quick. If you like this content and want to hear more of this content, hit us up with that subscribe, like, also notifications and shares. All those links and stuff, they're right there on your screen. Yeah, we done it, right? Right, Ed? I said about it, right? Okay. Oh yeah, this particular episode will be posted up on YouTube, and you can check this out at YouTube 1190. Also, check out our Facebook page for motivational and inspirational content that we post up every time we post up a video. You can also check out our videos. We will be posting on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you go and check that out when you see that. Okay, so let's get into this story. Okay, so yes, also for my new listeners and new subscribers, but those who did not read the bio, what I do is I discuss any and everything under the sun, but I also report news reports that the mainstream media does not pay no attention to. Okay, so let's get right into it. We paid the bill. So this one is about a raid that happened in a smoke shop. So let's analyze this. So this was somebody who worked at the cash register. This was an employee who worked at the cash register. And when the police raided this spot, he just happened to be there. Now, I'm going to say this. Because, we give I give my view, my personal opinion of these things. This guy, should he go to jail? He didn't go to jail, and he shouldn't have. And the reason why he shouldn't have is because he is just an employee. He does not know, unless this man does stock, he doesn't know. He don't know what's going on in the back. And as far as the NYPD, this brings us to New York. This story brings us to New York, Staten Island. But as far as the NYPD is concerned, and I want you people to really, really, really look up on your law. In this case, he has to be released. He has to. One, he doesn't have a criminal history. Two, the lead detective, which he was lucky, is the lead detective in this case knows him. Okay, three. Now I want all y'all to check this out. 3. Also in the state of New York. Okay, now 3, he was just an employee. He was working the register. Now, as a law, when you go with the law, if you are just an employee, if you're just working the register, you are not working stock. You do not know what is being brought in the back. So 9 times out of 10, I'm just making a guess on this. 9 times out of 10, he didn't know what was in the back. He didn't. Okay, I'm just saying. He didn't know what was in the back. But then again, okay, and this is where the fight is. It is stated, if you listen to the story, it is stated that the officer made a purchase from that store of illegal drugs. So, if you are the cashier at that store and the officer makes the purchase, who is he making the purchase from? Let me give you a second to think about that. Who is he making the purchase from? And that's where the case gets tricky. Because if you are a cashier, but you are selling the drug, how do you not know what was in the bag? And also, they caught him, what does it also state? Pull it up on the big screen. It was cigarettes, right? Pull up on the big screen. I want to make sure I'm right. Okay, yeah. It was cigarettes. So they caught him with cigarettes. They caught him with a stash of cigarettes in the back. That's what they caught him with. So, come on. What you think the DA is going to play? And this New York City DA, they're not fair. They're not fair. And there's this guy with. Let's look up. Is he melanin or non-melanin? Let's bring up the other report. He's an Arab. He got melanin. He's Arab. He got melanin. Yeah. So, he's gone. He's gone. In my opinion, if they don't get him on, they gonna get him on site, and they gonna try to transport him. That's what I think. They're gonna try to ship him out. They're gonna try to ship him out. That's what they're going to do. And I'm going to tell you why they're going to try to ship this guy out. Not for nothing, but from another report that we dug up. Okay, the raid of smoke shops and the robberies of smoke shops in New York, they go hand in hand. Okay, because you have these owners. Okay, they own a smoke shop. They don't think that the FBI or anybody else is going to come in here because it's a smoke shop. So they are selling smoke products, which is okay. It's legal. We all know that it's legal. It's perfectly fine. But they also, at the same time that they're selling the smoke products, they are selling marijuana and Lord knows what else illegally. Now, you're going to have a smoke shop and you're going to do all these things and you want to do it properly, you can. Now, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying it's right. Because, like, all my listeners, listen, I went to the neighborhood of Weed Man. I went to the neighborhood Weed Man, and I know plenty of people that will still go to the neighborhood Weed Man than go to the smoke shop. I know plenty of people that do that. They don't go to the smoke shop. They'd rather go to the same neighborhood Weed Man that they've been going to for however long they've been going to. And it's because in these smoke shops, you don't know. You really don't know what you're getting. And the reason why you don't know what you're getting, and let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it 100. These smoke shops and stuff, okay, they are ran and regulated by states and government. Okay, now, I don't know about you, but me personally, I hope this don't get me cut off, but me personally, I have not trusted the government. I can't say when I stopped trusting the government, but anything the government puts out, I don't trust it. So if the government put out weed, I am not going to smoke that weed. Because the government is putting it out and the state is putting it out. It's not the same. And smokers, I'm a former smoker. I'm not a smoker no more, but I'm a former smoker. But I can still tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, to all my listeners who are former smokers, y'all know what I'm talking about. When the government regulates stuff, they do it their way. Okay? And most of the time, they way we don't like. And I'm just keeping it 100. They way we do not like. So, I'm raiding this place. I'm raiding, where was this place located again? Pull it up. Staten Island, Forest Avenue. Forest Avenue, yeah. But I mean, somebody probably snitched on them. I'm just keeping it real. Somebody probably snitched on them. I mean, let's keep it 100. It's so many, how do I say? It's so many different theories that we can throw at this right now. It's so many different theories that we can throw at this right now. But the fact is this: they raided the shop and they found nearly 10 pounds of weed in this shop, and this is just a smoke shop. Now, a smoke shop is only. I mean, we know what they're supposed to smoke. Shout out to Ed. Ed is with us in the building tonight. So for all y'all crazies, for all y'all people think I'm off the wall. No, I am talking to Ed. I am talking to somebody. But back to what I was saying. You just gotta think. The police is gonna put it together. Smoke shop, and then you have stuff in the back that you're legally selling. They bought it from your smoke shop. They're definitely gonna go in there because now, what's the word I'm looking for? They have probable cause to go in it. So this is my advice to y'all. If you own a business, even no matter what the business is, if you own a business, okay, don't sell no bud. Just period. Don't sell no bud. Unless you have a license to do it, don't do it. Because stuff like this, they're gonna raid the shop, and 9 times out of 10, it probably wasn't. Of course, they're gonna send an officer in there or somebody in there to try to buy it or whatever. But 9 times out of 10, somebody snitched or AKA dimed them out before they sent that undercover in there. So, if you're a business owner, be careful with your business. Careful what you do with your business. Because there's always somebody watching. There's always somebody watching. When you are doing an illegal business, remember that. When you in that game, there is always somebody watching. Okay? So, that's all I got to say about that story. Let's get into the next story. I already paid the bills. Do it again. Pay the bills again? No, we're not going to pay the bills again. But we're going to do it again. Everything is on your screen. That's how we're going to pay the bills. Everything is on the screen. So, let's get into the next story. Where Toddler dies after mom leaves her home alone to go on a vacation. A vacation? Are you serious? It'll bring me some of the most craziest stories. Craziest stories. Again, to my audience, I do want to apologize about the last, the last 2 or 3 episodes? I don't know. I think it's the last 2 or 3 episodes that we put up. There was a mess up in the titling, and I am so sorry for that. I'm so sorry. I think it was Friday, but that'd be me because I was running out. Yeah, I had to get my babies. I'm sorry, y'all. When I'm rushing, I had to get my babies. If it's Friday's episode, I don't know, Ed. I don't know if it's Friday or Monday. I'm just apologizing for either one. Whichever one you hear that's messed up, okay, I apologize for that episode because I was in a rush because, yeah, don't blame me. If you're a parent, then you know what I'm saying, it's summertime, baby. It's summertime. We be running. Single parents be running. Y'all know how we do. Alright, so, we're not going to get too much into my personal life, okay, Ed? So, AI, I want you to take over on this story where Tyler dies after the mother went on vacation. Now, this is a question I have before we even start the story, because I keep telling y'all, and I want y'all to understand, I do not, in any shape, form, or fashion, view these stories. I hear them just as you hear. Okay? But this story got me a little, like, you know what I'm saying? Without even hearing it. Just reading the headline. A Tyler dies after the mom leaves her alone to go on vacation. How long was this damn vacation? And I want to ask this question. You know I gotta ask it. Does she have melanin or not? You gotta ask if she's a dark color or not. This sounds like some non-melanin thing that could happen. I don't say black people. Melanin people don't really do stuff like that unless they're going through some type of, I don't know, like trauma or something. I don't. All right, listen. Play the story and let's hear what's going on. All right. And this story, where does this story bring us? Ohio. Ohio. Okay, so this story is in Ohio. This story brings us to Ohio. Let's get right into it. Let's go. AI takeover. Oh my God, that instant. Hey, turn that crap off. It stinks.
An Ohio mother has been charged with murder after she allegedly left her child at home for a week while she went on vacation. Crystal Candelario, 31, from Cleveland, left her 16-month-old child to travel to Puerto Rico and Detroit from June 8 to June 16. According to city officials, when Candelario returned home on Friday, June 16, she found her daughter Jalen was unresponsive. According to CBS affiliate WOIO, the toddler was taken from the 3100 block of West 97th Street in the Coodle neighborhood to the Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner. The medical examiner later reported that Jalen died on June 16. No cause of death had been released by the medical examiner as of Wednesday. Investigators said the girl was extremely dehydrated and apprehended Candelario following the child's death. Neighbor Sulaine Gonzalez told WOIO that the baby was typically cared for by her grandmother. She said, "The baby's mom always wanted to go out and just left her with her grandma and all that." Candelario has been charged with murder and will return to court on June 28 for a pre-trial.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't know if y'all hear that. Okay, so all my listeners, I'm just be aware. If you hear the fan in the background, again, my apology. The incense that was lit in here, it is very, very strong. Very strong. And it got me, again, it got me coughing. It's very strong. I'm sorry, Ed. It is very strong. It is very strong. Okay, but let's get back into this story. Which is about this Tyler. Okay, so it is said that this mother, on another report, but I don't, for some reason, we have the extra extent. Yeah, we have the other. It's for some reason it is not allowing me to post it on my AI, but I will read it out a little bit. I'll read out a little bit of it, but I will say this. According, to the extent of stuff, according to the friends and stuff like this girl apparently loved to go out clubbing and hanging out. She usually went out clubbing and hanging out apparently about 3 or 4 times a week. Now, it's only 7 days in a week, so if you're going out 3 or 4 times a week, as a parent, as a mother, that's way too much. In my opinion, that's way too much. She loved to smoke, drink. She would go home with random different people. It's said that sometimes she would disappear for 2 and 3 days at a time. But she always left the child with her grandmother, which is this story. It raises, for me, it raises a lot of red flags. A lot of red flags. Because I say this, if this was the type of girl, okay, now, some of y'all gonna hate me from what I'm about to say, but it is what it is. First of all, I'm gonna say, apparently, this person This female was not ready to be a mother. Was not ready to be. Because it is said that she often leaves her child with the grandmother. So, her mother apparently is not in the picture. And when we did further investigation, the baby father is not in the picture. So, it's just her and her grandmother. Now, it's just you and your grandmother. This is not a female that is ready to be a parent, even though she's not young. Okay, she's 31 years old, but she's not ready to be a parent. She still wants to party. She still wants to go out and hang out. So it is said by multiple friends that she hangs out about 3 or 4 times a week. So she's just leaving the baby with her grandmother. Totally wrong. Be careful who you get pregnant. Gentlemen, I'm going to say this to you. To all my male listeners, be careful who you get pregnant. Okay? Especially in this time, be careful who you get pregnant. Because this is very reckless. Very reckless. Now, the question that I have, I just thought of this, but it's kind of bugging me out. They said, okay, and this is 2 different reports, that she usually leaves the baby with her grandmother. So, if this is if this is something that's casually going on, where was the grandmother? This is the question that I pose. Where was the grandmother? If you left, and it stated that she left from, what was it? For bring that up, pull it down, please. It was like the 8th, right? Yeah, it was like the 8th. Somewhere in the single digit. And returned back in the double digit, right? Yeah. Yeah, June 8th. So you left June 8th. And you returned June 16th. So if the grandmother is the one who usually watches the granddaughter, her great granddaughter, where was the grandmother? For that period of time, where was the grandmother? Because I'm just assuming. I could be wrong. But I'm assuming this woman left when her grandmother was present. Okay? I could be wrong. Because she could have left assuming her grandmother was going to come over, or she could have made a phone call and said, Grandma, you coming over? You going to watch the baby? I'm going to leave. You know? I don't know. That they do not state in this story. We have dug it up. It's not any story. So this is just my view. How that went down. But the questions are still there. How did this come about from June 8th to June 16th? If the grandmother frequently watched the baby, I'm just saying. You can leave your comments, leave your views, and you can leave your own opinions. But I'm just saying, should the grandmother be charged as well? If the mother's being charged, should the grandmother be charged as well? You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of just, it jungles in my brain of how you do that. Now, this baby wasn't not even 16 months old. 16 months old. Okay? That's less than 2 years old. Okay? Somebody got to be watching this baby. Somebody has got to be watching this baby. And if the grandmother frequently watches it, do you hit what I'm saying? Do you hit what I'm saying? If the grandmother's frequently watching the baby, why is the grandmother not being part of this charge? You know what I'm saying? I already know the neglect is going to be found on the mother. This is automatic. Because the mother just left her baby. It's automatic. But if people are telling what was it? Can we get the detective's name? No, don't even look for it. But if people are telling the police department or whatever detective that they're talking to that this girl, she does this consistently and constantly, but the grandmother usually watches the child, then what was the grandmother doing that week? What was the grandmother doing that week? What was going on during that week that she decided she was not going to watch that baby? Or drop off to check in to see what was going on. Just to drop off. I mean, these are the questions I have. I don't know. If y'all people agree with me, let me know. Alright? I want to let this one go. And I'm going to let y'all tell me what y'all think about this, because this is one of them crazy stories, but this is one of them stories that you will not see in major headlines or on the major media. But it needs to be, things like this need to be discussed, because we don't know what this woman was going through. And I have to say this, and I don't want to I don't want people to get me misconstrued like I'm throwing it on top of it, but I am sort of throwing it on top of it. I'm going to sound hypocritical right now, but we have to understand that since COVID, a lot of people's mental has just went out of it. And this may be a result of that. It might be a result of that, but then again, I have to ask the question, where was the father? Where's the father? Where's he at? Why isn't he stepping up? I mean, this sounds like one of them girls that it sounds like a clubber. If y'all know what I mean, it sounds like some girl that just club all the time. So she don't care who she end up with. She sounds like a one night stand. That's what a clubber is, a one night stand. You know what I'm saying? But Still, it's so many levels I could go on this. There's so many levels, but I'm not going to do it, because she could have been protecting herself, making sure that she didn't get in this situation, but at the same time, she carried that baby for 9 months and had it, and probably expected her grandmother to take care of it, knowing that she didn't want to take care of it. But at the same time, people, like I say, this is why they have abortion clinics. I know somebody mad at me because I said that, but they shouldn't exist. Abortion clinics shouldn't exist. But situations like this, that they do. Because this mother was completely irresponsible in this situation. I don't know. What else I can say about it? It was just, it's just, I don't know what else to say. Okay, I'm gonna let this situation go. All right, everybody. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all already know to do all the links and stuff are right there on your screen if you like this content and want to hear more of it. Hit me up, subscribe, please subscribe, and shut up, Ed. I don't like you. Right now. I don't like you. So shut up. I'm doing the outro and you're laughing and talking shit. I don't like that. Shut up. Okay, so the whole subscribe thing. Y'all like me, share it. Shut up, Ed. I'm telling you right now. If you say another word, yes, Ed is still. Okay, I don't. Can y'all hear him? Can y'all hear him? Can you, Ed? Come to the mic. Come to the mic. Come to the mic. He's running like a little non-melanin biatch. I don't know. I don't like you right now, Ed. But stop. Shut up. Let me finish. Shut up. Let me finish. Okay. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Okay. Also, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening to this episode. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate that. Also, stay blessed and not stressed. Until next episode. Peace. Hey, that was kind of wrong, bro. You shouldn't have been fair with my house. That's not like you. It's not like you. This is why you should not smoke. Never smoke in your life.